guys, it is No Makeup Shannon back again with another video. So this review is extremely late. I'm uploading this video on Saturday. I have tried multiple times to upload the video, but things just didn't work out, so I'm so sorry. And I was really busy last week. Like, my schedule was extremely packed. So I'm really sorry that this video is so late. And also I want to say shout out to my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, thank you so much. So let's get into this Bad Girls Club, review. And just to let you guys know, I actually did do the video yesterday night, but like the lighting at night is extremely horrible, so I didn't want to do that to myself. The quality was bad and all of that, so but enough of me talking. Let's get to the episode 2. So as you guys know, they're still trying to kick Kaylee out of the house, but Kaylee is deciding, like, you know what, I'm not going anywhere. It is what it is. I'm gonna stay here. And I have to give props to Kaylee because she's not budging. She doesn't want to leave. So I have to give props to her. Like, I'm glad that she's not gone. Sorry. And you guys, I'm starting to notice that Eliadra is really fake. I just don't know what to say about her. Like, I just feel like, how can you be that fake? Like, it's just ridiculous. And Bernicia, I don't know, I kind of saw a different side of Bernicia, like, not because she, got into a fight, but I'll explain it later. So let's get into how it started. So it turns out that Kaylee bruised her ankle, which is horrible because I feel like somebody should have definitely went home, like, because they did it. They literally drug her out of the house. It was just really sad. Like, somebody should have went home at that moment. So I don't know what the BGC producers were thinking, but it was really unfair. I didn't like that. Somebody should have went home. And then again, you have Winter. Like, I don't understand why she's so focused on Kaylee. Like, I feel like I don't understand. Like, it's just the girls this season are really, really, like, they're haters, and I really just don't understand it. And also, we also see that Z is really fake. Because this is what happened, you guys. So, basically, Bernicia overhears Z talking to Kaylee about how she, want to be friends. But in the midst of that, I can understand where Bernicia was coming from, because it was really fake of Z to say, oh, well, it was fake of her to try to befriend Kaylee after trying to kick her out of the house that following night. So I guess Bernicia goes and tells the other girls, well, not the other girls, but Tabitha specifically went and she let Z know, like, oh, Bernicia said so-and-so about you. Basically trying to stir up some unnecessary drama. But at the same time, I feel like, Bernicia, you should have never... Don't trust anybody with your words. If you want to say something to somebody, go to them and say it to their face. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't trust anybody. That's the problem with all of these girls. They're best friends already and nobody really knows each other. So anyways, y'all, back to the story. So Tabitha basically tells Z. Z confronts Bernicia about the situation, and basically, Z and Bernicia basically gets into a fight. Or actually, no. Well, yeah, that did happen. But I just want to point out that Z poured water on Bernicia. But my thing is, Z, the only reason why you confronted Bernicia in the first place is because Tabitha told you to. Why would you allow somebody to influence what you do? Like, she's a follower. Like the other girl said, she allowed Tabitha and the other girls, Eliadra and Closure Piece, aka Adrian, she basically allowed them to gas her up. Like, You need to do better. Like, don't allow somebody to influence what you do. You're already making yourself look bad. I already knew something was bad about Z from the first episode, but this, episode, I really saw that. So basically, her and Bernicia gets into a fight. I really don't know who won. I think either Bernicia won or it was a tie. I'm definitely not going to say Z won because I don't think she did. But after the fight, basically all of the girls turned on Z, which is what I expected because everybody noticed that she was a follower. And then again, the other girls are fake. Ileadra is fake. Tabitha is fake. Winter, she's fake. Like, they're all just really fake. And it's just really sad, y'all. And also, y'all, just to let y'all know how fake Ileadra is, do you guys remember the part where Bernicia basically got past the security guards and she tried to basically attack Z again? As she was running down the steps to Z, Ileadra is like, "Oh, watch out, Z, watch out." And I'm just like, why would you be telling Z to watch out? Like, whose back do you have? Did anybody notice that, or was it just me? Because I feel like she's just really fake, and I don't really like that. It's just so weird, y'all. Like, the majority of the girls this season, they're just all, like, really, really fake. So anyways, this episode was basically based on Oxygen's, the photo shoots. So they basically took pictures. They looked okay, I guess, but anyways, it's so dark outside. Like, I hate it. It's just like the weather has been horrible, y'all. Like, it's just really annoying. But what was I saying? Yeah, they basically had a photo shoot, and during this photo shoot, Closure Piece, Adrian, I'm gonna call her Closure Piece, so I'm hoping you guys get used to that. They basically fixed her closure. Like, it looked really pretty. Her hair was just so cute. And then on top of that, her hair was burgundy, which is my favorite color. So I love the way that the makeup artist did, or hairstylist did her hair, because it was really cute. Her closure piece didn't look like it was falling off of her face. But do you guys remember when she got up into Z's face? Like, what was that? Like, was it that serious, Adrian? Like, it wasn't. So basically the girls are just taking a set onto Kaylee. And I remember a part where Kaylee was basically like, "Oh, I used to be a bully." And then again, I started to think like, okay, Kaylee, maybe this is like what goes around comes around situation. So basically, you're getting what you dished out in high school. You're being bullied because, I mean, you were a bully in high school. You have to be careful how you treat people. You have to be careful what you say to people, because it will come back around and it will affect you, or somehow whatever you do to people will come back around to you. So you have to be careful. So basically, y'all, this is the part where the drama around 2 fight got started. So the other girls basically kind of dropped Z. They basically went to the club without her. As soon as they came back from the club, everything was like on and popping basically. So again, they were picking with Kaylee, dragging her off of her bed. Tabitha even took it as far as like literally kicking this girl as she has her back turned. And my thing is, this girl is already limping. You know what I'm saying? Like, her foot obviously hurts. But if I was Kaylee, I would have never been able to stick through that whole situation. Like, I would have snapped. Like, I don't know if her foot hurted that bad, but I would have snapped. I'm sorry. Like, it was just horrible, y'all. Like, they treated her so badly. And in the midst of that, Z and Bernicia got into a fight. It was a round 2 fight. And this time I really don't know who won. I don't want to say that Bernicia got beat up, but then again, I don't know. I don't want to disrespect anybody, but she is really small, and Z is not as small as her. and for some reason she got on her both times. I'm not really sure, y'all. Like, it was just really crazy. It is getting so dark, and I want to go to the mall, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Whatever. Like, I want to go shopping for groceries, but I think I'm gonna just stay home because it's getting so dark. I want y'all to see this. It was just so light a while ago, so I'm like extremely confused. But anyways, y'all, let's get back to this video, right? Where did I leave off at? Yeah, so they basically get into a fight. Again, I don't know who won. Basically the producers are telling, they call a meeting with all of the girls, and they basically just say, you know what, you guys, it went a little bit too far. Like, and the moment that I have been waiting for, because you guys know from my first review, I did not like Tabitha. It was just something about her that was not right. But thankfully she went home because she definitely took it far. And then I noticed that Winter is also fake, because in the midst of that, Winter was saying, oh yeah, I completely agree. You guys are right. I really took it far. And I feel like she was lying. Of course we all know she was lying. It's just like, you know better. You're a grown-up. You know when you're wrong and you know when you're right. It shouldn't take you long to figure out that you're wrong or right. And you guys, I also wanted to bring this up. This is a part that really shocked me. This was during the fight with, you know, Tabitha. Well, no, it wasn't a fight, but, you know, where they were basically bullying, what's her name, Kaylee? Tabitha says this, you guys, and I was just so, like, what? Why would you say that? Like, but y'all, this is what Tabitha says. Because she knows she treated Kaylee really badly. And in the midst of that, she has the nerve to say, I would never let anyone violate me the way that, you know, she was violating, what's her name? Kaylee. She was like, oh, I would never let anyone violate me. I don't even care if you're Obama. Like, why would you say that, Tabitha? You sounded so stupid. You look stupid. Like, it's just, why would you say that? You know, she just sounded whack. And during this episode, you guys also know that, what's her name? I keep forgetting these girls' names. They have weird names. But Z basically befriended Kaylee. And to me, it's just a little bit fake, because the only reason why you're befriending Kaylee is because nobody else likes you and nobody else likes Kaylee. So it's just really fake how Z was so quick to push Kaylee out of the house, and now they're best friends. Like, whatever, Kaylee. And then again, Z says that, because her and Kaylee was at some dinner, and she says, oh, well, the reason why they're picking with me now, Kaylee, is because I'm not messing with you. And that was Z saying basically the girls are messing with her because she's, you know, on both sides of the fence. When really that's not the case, Kaylee. Because, I mean, yeah, Kaylee, that's not the case. I hope she didn't believe that. But the reason why Z and the girls aren't getting along has nothing to do with Kaylee. So I was confused as to why she said that. It just seemed really fake. And it was a lie. But yeah, y'all, I'm just so tired of Z. Like, she's getting on my nerves. What else happens after that? So, what's her name? Bernicia basically has a showcase where she gets to, like, perform her, you know, songs and stuff like that. I thought she did really good. She was okay. She's one of those, like, hardcore rappers, which is not something that I'm into, but, I mean, it was okay, I guess. So, I guess at that point, her and Z smashed their beef. But do y'all remember that one scene where Kaylee was at a different table, Z was at a different table, and all of the rest of the girls were at one table? And Adria, I guess she was drunk, but she started talking about some friendship type stuff, and Z walks up to the table, and they basically, like, I don't know what to say, y'all, but they basically made her look so bad. It just looked like she was desperate for a friend. Like, she really wanted to sit with them. Like, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, like, go back and watch the moment where Bernicia had her little showcase, you know, thing. But it was just so pathetic. Like, Z, you really want to be friends with them so bad, but they don't even like you. And y'all, do y'all remember the point where, when Tabitha was going home and she was like, what did she say? I'm going to say what she said exactly because I wrote it down. She says, oh, I don't care about this. Wait. Yeah, basically she said, oh, I don't care about this. I am so sorry, y'all. But she says, oh, I don't care about this. I don't need this. I can go home and work. I'm like, if you didn't need Bad Girls Club and if you didn't want to be here, why are you here? You're a waste of space. This whole time she has been saying that, oh, Kaylee is a waste of space. But really, Tabitha, you have been the waste of space. And I'm glad that everything backfired and everything did not work in your favor for someone else. You were so busy trying to push Kaylee out of the house, and you pushed yourself out of the house because of Kaylee. And it was just like what goes around comes around. Be careful how you treat people because, you know, you might just fall into some stuff that you was trying to put somebody else in. And then, y'all, I'm like, I don't know, so far I'm liking this season, but I've noticed that all of these girls are fake. Like, for one, we have Adrienne. She's just a follower. Z is a follower, and she's weak. I've been saying that since the first review. Tabitha was definitely, she was just weak. Like, I don't know. Then you have Iliadra. She's definitely fake. Her butt is fake. Like, she just gets on my nerves. Who else do we have? Bernicia. So far, I like Bernicia. I feel like she's, like, kind of, sort of the realest one out of all of them. But I feel like this episode, I noticed that it seemed like she was almost trying to prove herself to them. Like, that's one thing I didn't like. Like, she wasn't trying to fit in, but it seemed like she was just trying to prove herself. Like when she was talking to, like when she fought Z, and she was just like, oh, well, I told y'all I wasn't a weak ass. And it was just like, you don't have to let them know that. Like, for all I know, everybody can think I'm weak, but I don't need to defend that, or I don't need to say, I don't need to explain to anybody anything, really. I just feel like it was so fake. Who did I not mention? Kayla. Kayla's just weird to me. Like, I don't really like her. Hopefully I didn't forget about anybody, but Kaylee, oh yeah, I did forget about Kaylee. Kaylee, she's just, like I said before, I think Kaylee is definitely, okay, I still have time to record. I think Kaylee is definitely a trooper because anybody would have definitely went home like so long ago. But I feel like Kaylee is like one of those confessional people who, you know, say stuff in the confessional that they wouldn't say to your face. Like, for example, just like when Tabitha was leaving, she said something like, oh, you tried to push me out, but instead of me going home, you're the one going home. And then she was like, oh, text me. I'm like, Kaylee, like, shut up. Like, she was just getting on my nerves. Like, I was just like, you know, you did not need to say that. But anyways, y'all, that is the end of this review because I don't want it to be longer than it already is. Like, I'm trying to make my reviews shorter, but I don't know, like, a lot of stuff happened, so I'm trying to not say too much because I don't want to be one of those YouTubers with long videos. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys later in my next video. And my review next week will be on Wednesday, so please look out for that. I promise I will not upload it 4 days after the actual episode of Bad Girls Club. So I'm so sorry about that, y'all, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode, because I want to know. So, you know, let me know. But I will talk to you guys later. See you in my next video.